Ahmad Ayaz, I think Farooq Abdullah is the biggest one of the top 3 biggest political hypocrites of the country. And I think in the history of India, maybe Farooq Abdullah, arguably his father, and a few others would be in a strong competition for the, for the title of #1 political hypocrite of India. I think Farooq Abdullah would be a gold medalist in that race, Sushil Pandit, as a political hypocrite. Because I can tell you, he's going to come running back to the BJP when he gets a chance to try and form an alliance and form a government in Kashmir. He's not getting a chance, so he's yapping around like this, talking so much. He wants the country to be blackmailed. He's pro-Lashkar, pro-Jaish-e-Mohammed, because after every terrorist attack, he speaks like their spokesperson. These are my views on Farooq.
Arnab, if you... Yeah.
Also, he has mastered this art, Ahmad Ayaz.
Look at his statement.
He has mastered the art of being a nationalist in Delhi and a secessionist in Srinagar for far too long. He should not be spared. In fact, I think Sushil Pandit, Sardar RP Singh, I began by saying you should take away his security. He loves Pakistan so much that I am sure the Pakistanis and their terrorists will not attack him. Why does he need our money to pay for his security? वैसे भी काफी पैसा है उनके पास.
Arnab, the statement.
So, Ahmad Ayaz, I think it's time to take a call on this man. We can't let him get away just because we think he's lost his bearings.
Seen from a larger in a larger context. No, what Farooq Abdullah said is, I think it has to be seen.
I'd like to make sense of what he said.
Referred the former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. He has referred the sitting Prime Minister Modi ji, former Prime Minister, saying that neighbors can not be changed. You may change a friend, but not the neighbors. And then the quoting the sitting Prime Minister saying that war is not the option. I think it has to be seen in a larger context. You know what he said. Yes, there is a point what he says, because we have been fighting militancy in Jammu and Kashmir for last 35 years, and the security forces have done their job. There was never a let off. They have gone to the extent of catch and kill operations all out, the best operations what they could do. They have done that. So then how long the situation has to continue like that? See, this is the 35th year. And it started in 90, and now we are in 2024, and still
things are much better, Ahmad Ayaz.
Incidents.
Ahmad Ayaz, things are much better.
And take place.
No, one minute.
Other day we had an ambush.
The bigger picture.
No, wait, Arnab.
You're not, in my view, you're not looking at the bigger picture.
We had an
I don't think you're looking at the bigger picture.
And
one terrorist attack or two is not going to deter us from our path.
Retired police officer was killed. Yesterday, 2 days back, a retired police officer was killed. And there is a situation which demands there must be some way out other than the security operations. Now we must see that some way out to see that the Kashmir is normalized and the peace is brought in and develops. I think there is nothing wrong in to that extent in what Farooq Abdullah said. There is nothing wrong to that extent in what.
Anyway, I don't understand what is the meaning of this statement. I'll get Sushil Pandit to come into the debate. When he says India will become the next Gaza if we don't talk to Pakistan, he's issuing some kind of an Islamist threat. This is a pure Islamist threat. He's questioning the
may not be that, because he may be talking about the destruction.
Saying Sushil Pandit,
he may be talking the destruction.
we don't talk.
Gaza is facing right now.
What does he mean by saying India will become the next Gaza?
Maybe a destruction.
No, what does he mean by saying India will become the next Gaza? No, explain that comment. I'm trying to understand how else should I read it.
I don't think he must have talked about India. Maybe.
He has said India will be, you should be prepared to become the next Gaza.
Talking about India.
Arnab, I think he said that Kashmir would become the next Gaza. Just a factual correction, I guess.
Yeah, so what would he mean by saying Kashmir would become the
I don't really know. I don't support that statement one bit, but just putting it in the right context.
What does that mean?
Correcting you on a fact.
What does that mean?
He's not talking about India as a whole when he's relating with Gaza. He's only talking about Kashmir, and I don't understand where is the problem in the statement when somebody is talking about peace, when somebody is talking about engagement between two countries that are at war, essentially in a state of war with each other, but at the end of the day are nuclear powers. This is something that the government of India has followed as a policy through Atal Bihari Vajpayee, then Dr. Manmohan Singh, and then also Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It might be very well for the BJP spokesperson to, come here and probably support against Pak talks. But that is not what the government of India does. The BJP goes around beating saying कि हम पाकिस्तान के घर में घुस के मारेंगे, ये करेंगे, वो करेंगे. But the same BJP, same Prime Minister Modi goes and has biryani with Nawaz Sharif, who's again supposed to become the Prime Minister of the country. So I don't understand where is the problem in having talks with Kashmir, talks with Pakistan. See, what we want is for peace to prevail in our country, for peace to prevail in Kashmir. And if for that we have to talk to an enemy country, a terrorist country like Pakistan, we must. I don't understand where the problem in that is and where the statement is wrong. He's quoted Atal Bihari Vajpayee, he's quoted Prime Minister Modi, he's taken good statements that both of these leaders have made. Where do you find the problem in that? I don't understand. And when you go around saying that he's been taking security on Indian taxpayers' money, let's not forget that he was the Chief Minister of an Indian state.
Thank you, Nikhil.